8 ways to know if she really likes you. Miss these signs and you might miss your shot. A lot of guys don't realize she's into them until she's already moved on. Learn the 8 subtle cues, and make sure you don't miss the last one. It's the biggest green flag of them all. If you're new, welcome. We share daily strategies to help men master dating. Drop a comment below and subscribe, or you may never see our videos again, and you'll be playing catch-up while others level up. 1. She asks you to teach her things, even things she could easily figure out herself. You mention something you're good at, something specific. Maybe you're into photography, or you rebuild old motorbikes, or you casually drop that you cook a mean shakshuka on Sundays. And suddenly she lights up, "Oh my God, you have to teach me." Now here's the thing. She could watch a YouTube tutorial. She could Google how to use a DSLR or best shakshuka recipe in 2 seconds. But she doesn't. Why? Because it's not about learning the skill. It's about getting closer to the source of it, you. This is a soft entry point into intimacy. She's building a bridge into your world using a safe pretext. You'll find that when a woman really likes you, she creates excuses that let her observe you in action. She wants to see how you think, how you move, how you explain things. Pay attention to how she reacts during those moments. Is she genuinely present? Is she watching your hands while you show her something? Laughing even when you're not being that funny? And the real tell? When she brings it up later. Like, "Hey, I tried what you showed me the other day, but I think I need another lesson." That's not just flirtation. That's investment. She's opening a tab with you and hoping you'll keep it running. 2. She watches how other women interact with you and adjusts herself in real time. Let's say you're at a bar or a friend's house, or even just chatting in a group setting. Another woman laughs at something you say. Maybe she touches your arm briefly when she walks by. It seems like nothing, but she clocks it, and her behavior shifts. She suddenly leans a little closer. Her voice gets warmer, maybe a touch louder. She interrupts more playfully. Or out of nowhere, she brings up an inside joke you two share, right in front of everyone. You've just witnessed a soft claim. This isn't overt jealousy. That's too obvious. This is strategic positioning, where she subtly steps back into focus, not by attacking the other woman, but by recalibrating your attention. She's not saying mine out loud, but her body language, her energy, her presence, all say, "Remember, I'm here." What's powerful about this move is that it happens without a word. It's instinctive. She doesn't have to plan it. When a woman feels emotionally connected to you, the moment she sees potential competition, her subconscious flips a switch, and she becomes just 10% more undeniable. Watch for this. It's one of the clearest signs she doesn't just like you. She wants to be seen as the one who stands out to you. 3. She doesn't ask questions. She makes observations about you that show she's been paying close attention. Anyone can ask questions. "How was your day? What do you do for work? What kind of music are you into?" But a woman who's genuinely into you, she'll start making statements instead. "You strike me as the type of guy who notices details no one else does. I feel like you're the kind of person who doesn't trust easily. You don't let people in quickly, do you?" See the difference? She's not just gathering information. She's offering insight. And the moment you feel slightly exposed, like, "Whoa, how did she know that about me?" is the moment you're looking at emotional intimacy. Why does this matter? Because it means she's watching, not just how you act, but why you act that way. It's her way of saying, "I see you," not just the version you show everyone else, the version underneath. And if she gets it right, that's not a fluke. That's real, rare, and intentional. 4. She matches your emotional rhythm, not just your vibe. You've probably heard of mirroring, when someone unconsciously mimics your posture, gestures, or speech. But emotional mirroring is something deeper. And when a woman likes you, this is where it shows. Say you're in a group, you're feeling high energy, throwing out jokes, the life of the moment. She leans in, her laugh is louder, her eyes are on you more. That's the obvious version. But here's where it gets interesting. Let's say you're quieter that day, more thoughtful, maybe even a little closed off. Watch what happens. If she genuinely likes you, she won't try to fix your mood. She'll match it. She'll drop into a softer tone, a slower cadence. She may even let silence linger a little longer before speaking. It's not about performance. It's nervous system alignment. She's tuning into your internal state and matching it, not because she's trying to manipulate you, but because she wants to exist in the same emotional space as you. That level of subtle synchrony doesn't happen with people we don't feel connected to. It's instinctive, it's rare, and it's a signal that she's attuned to you, not just interacting with you. 5. She includes you in hypothetical scenarios that hint at emotional closeness. At first, it sounds playful. If we were trapped on an island, you'd probably try to build a 5-star resort out of palm leaves. I feel like if we ever road trip together, we'd either be best friends or kill each other by day 3. But these are not random jokes. These are emotional test flights. She's not just flirting, she's planting imaginative seeds, ideas of the two of you sharing something meaningful, humorous, maybe even challenging, together. She's trying to see how you respond. Do you joke back? Do you imagine it too? Do you expand the scene with her? These little hypotheticals are more than banter. They're ways of simulating intimacy without the risk of getting hurt. And if you engage, she takes it as permission to imagine more. The trick is to notice when she brings them up. Is it after a shared laugh? After a serious moment? After a subtle touch of emotional vulnerability? These scenarios don't appear out of nowhere. They show up when she's already mentally projecting something more with you. 6. Her texting patterns become inconsistent, but emotionally intentional. This one messes with a lot of guys. You think, if she likes me, she should reply fast. But when a woman is genuinely interested, especially one who's not used to feeling this into someone, she might actually slow down. You'll see this play out like a wave. Sometimes she replies quickly. Other times she hesitates. She reads your message and waits. She types, deletes, types again. Maybe she leaves it for an hour, then comes back with a message that clearly wasn't rushed. This isn't flakiness. This is emotional processing. She's putting weight on what to say and how it will land. She wants to come across the right way, not desperate. She's nervous, because you matter. Now, the real clue isn't in how fast she responds. It's in whether the thread keeps going. Does she circle back even after a lull? Does she restart a conversation the next day? That's consistency. And emotional consistency beats timing every single time. 7. Her compliments don't target your appearance. They target your core. Lots of women will say, "You're handsome," or "You have a nice smile." But when she really likes you, she aims deeper. You make people feel safe. You have this calm energy that makes everything less stressful. You think before you speak. Not many guys do that. These are compliments that tell you one thing. She's watching your character, not your presentation. And if she compliments something you don't usually hear about yourself, something you didn't think anyone noticed, that's a huge tell. She's showing you that she sees value in parts of you that aren't obvious, which means she's already emotionally invested. Most people respond to what's on the surface. When she goes beneath it, that's personal. 8. She finds soft excuses to be physically near you, then stays longer than necessary. You're at a party and she asks, "Can you help me carry something?" Or, "Do you have gum?" Or, "Mind if I sit here for a sec?" Those are surface-level reasons to bridge physical space. But here's the giveaway. She doesn't leave. You hand her the gum, and she stays in the conversation. You carry the thing, and she starts a new topic. She sits down for a sec, and 20 minutes later, she's still right there, legs crossed toward you, engaged. These aren't coincidences. These are engineered collisions. She's trying to build familiarity with your space and make it feel mutual. She's testing how it feels to be physically and emotionally closer to you. And she's watching how you respond to that proximity. When a woman likes you, presence becomes the goal. Conversation is just the vehicle. The moment feels charged, not because of what's said, but because she's still there long after the reason to be has passed.